Alright. Now that we have the wave beam... and space jump... There, that's where we go. Now I remember. Lucy, still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
You dissociated again, didn't you?
Just kind of got distracted by looking at things.
Like I said, you dissociated again, didn't you?
I mean, I guess sure, technically. But anyways, so
Alright, we've got...
whatever you're talking about the wave beam, my brain went to fucking Sonic Boom with the fucking inner beam thing.
Of course it did. But yeah, we've got the wave beam, it's electrical, it goes zaps, and one of the cool beam combo things you can do, which is essentially just essentially every beam has its own variation of a super missile combination. Where power beam has a charge beam. Power beam's whole thing is you charge it up, you can charge it up, and when you do that, you can mix it with 5 missiles to get a super missile.
Super missile.
I think you.
You're sick. Fires frozen chicken noodle soup into your brain.
I mean, if you're dead, you're not sick anymore. So technically, it works. Ooh, lore! As the great poison reaches ever further into the planet, we Chozo begin to feel the gnawings of despair. Before it is too late, we now make our last stand. We have begun to build a temple to contain this darkness. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts and filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness. We wonder, though, even when we are done, will it be too late? And will the power of the temple and the cipher itself prove strong enough to hold back the poisonous tide that even now swells within the ground, threatening all life? Maybe.
Maybe. It's just us.
It's just crazy enough to work.
I'm right behind you, aren't I?
Ridley when he feels like being a... Ridley whenever he's being a bastard, which is all the time. Okay, here's the thing. This thing right here. We can't access this without the plasma beam. That's a power bomb expansion. We're not... The power bombs are pretty much one of the last actual upgrades that we get in the game. Like, before the... Like, aside from the Phazon suit, it's the last thing we get. And the Phazon suit, as cool as it is, it's just... There's a weird thing when it comes to the power bombs in Metroid games, where it's either you get way too many or you don't get enough.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, you wanna know how many you get if you're 100%ing Metroid Fusion?
How many?
72.
That is a lot.
Because all the main upgrades for the game don't count towards the game percentage. It's all extra stuff, and they needed a lot of... And they put a lot of fucking power bombs around, and you don't need that many!
Yeah, definitely, I get you.
You don't need that many fucking power bombs!
Also, I went to check how long we've been going so far, just because I was curious. 2 hours 11 minutes.
I can go for another hour or so.
Yeah.
Like, maybe
I was
an
just,
hour, hour and a half.
It was more so like, I was like, I'm actually curious, because I'm so bad at figuring out how long time has passed.
And it doesn't feel
That was
like
not
all.
the correct sentence.
And it doesn't feel like all that much time has passed.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go in here, get this. Energy tank! Yay! Oh, I love this. I'm gonna stand right underneath this thing. It does no damage. Look at this. I got a fucking ice platform on my head. Behold my frozen sombrero. And it just gently floats back down. I just thought it was funny. Alright, where are those weird... There they are. Flicker bats. I always scanned you. And now we do this again. Honestly, with how cold it is, either this water is really fucking hot, or it's... Or the temperature here is just fucking buck wild. Alright. Over here... is a save room. Yay! Yeah, I think we can knock out like 2 more parts for the day.
Valid. I'm gonna mute for a sec because I have to use the restroom.
Go piss, girl. Alright, Shadow Pirate. Basically, Space Pirate Ninja. Oh, god damn it. Wait, no? Yeah, I know. Fucking gotta pause. I forgot to unpause. Damn it, motherfucker.
There we go. I'm back.
Yee. Had to switch out one of my Joy-Cons. And now we're fighting actual, healthy space pirates! Sentient aggressor species well trained in weapon and melee combat. Space pirates wield galvanic accelerator cannons and forearm-mounted scythes in combat. This species seeks to become the dominant force in the galaxy, and their technology may help them realize this goal. Ruthless and amoral, the pirates care little for the cost of their ambition. Only the results matter, and they take these very seriously. Alright, the doors are unlocked. Alright, if memory serves... Yep, this is the map room.
Oh, gods.
Okay, this is where we're learning about different things that, like, stuff for a thing that pirates call Project Titan, and something called Phazon Ore.
Huh.
We saw a little bit of Phazon mentioned in scans up on the frigate, you know, before we destroyed it. By accident.
I want to know something that I think would be cool.
What?
a plush Metroid that's also could be a hat.
That'd be cute.
The baby.
The baby. God, I love the wave beam just for being able to fucking kill bombos, because you could go into a morph ball and just go under them, or you can just kill them.
Valid.
Access research lab. Hydra granted. Oh, pirate data recorded. Log 10.344.8. We have codified the newfound energy source as phazon. A V-index mutagen, of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin expelling phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess the power to mutate organic life forms sufficiently to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single-generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being finalized. Let's see. Alright, more pirate data. Log 10.587.7. Mining operations have begun near the crater where the phazon appears to be most concentrated. Daily phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in the most extreme cases, hallucinations. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended, as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. Log 10.515.8. Our initial tests exposing Talon 4's indigenous parasites to phazon appear to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions, like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resistance, and appears possible that given enough exposure to phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success. So yeah, there's like, so we got this liquid radiation, what if we just injected things with it?
You know, like fucking we ball, am I right?
Pretty much. Let's see. Oh! Metroids. Oh, that's a hunter Metroid. I never noticed that. I never noticed they had the scans of the different Metroids here.
Fuck yeah. There she is. Metroid.
Fun fact, in-universe, Metroid is a Chozo word, translating to Ultimate Warrior.
Ah.
So calling Samus Metroid actually isn't too far off.
Yeah.
Why can't Metroid
Also-
crawl?
Also, how much did me calling them chorizos fucking throw you?
Like a goddamn baseball. Log 10.664.2. Research Outpost Glacier 1 in the Fendrana Drifts region of Talon Forest Mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroid sluggish and easy to control, even though it's well into phase-on infusion cycles. Cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have moved to the quarantined caves for safety purposes. Security doors...
Didn't you tell me sorry.
Security doors remain an issue as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators in the waste are also a concern as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers. Alright, you were saying?
Didn't you tell me that there was a Metroid that was immune to cold?
Metroids, here's the thing. Naturally, they're supposed to outgrow that cold weakness anyway as they evolve and get bigger, as they go through their life cycle.
Yeah.
The thing is, basically, like, the older they get, the less the cold bothers them, because they literally get more skin and flesh to cover their, like, gelatiny bits. The only reason base Metroids have to have the cold weakness is because they're 99. I'm pretty sure they're 98% water by volume.
Yeah. That would definitely make sense. They're squishy guys.
Honestly, speaking of squishy guys, I really want that fucking, like, that one Samus Returns amiibo of the baby Metroid.
Yes, I remember that one.
Because it's super cute and squishy, but at the same time, it's like, it's probably super fucking expensive now. Alright, let's scan this thing. Holographic sequence initialized. This thing is this room is an observatory, by the way. Alright, more data. Log 104017. Phase-on mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established, and terraforming of the Chozo ruins is underway. Security systems are operational, and science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Fendrana Drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon it will be joined by a fully operational combat base in Starport. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times. Let's see. Log 10-2992. Scans of the Spiral sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer-class planet identified as Talon 4. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike, a landmass at heading mark 400802. Returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging, analysis shows an energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source this powerful again. Analysis will continue, but currently Talon 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters. Alright. Goddamn. Alright. Now we gotta do this. Kaboom.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. That starts the machinery moving here. Now we gotta head over there. Activate that. Because I can't remember if it was Prime... Because I know Prime 2 had the science team has vapor for brains and salt. But I think it was Prime 1 that had the one thing about them trying to reverse engineer Samus' stuff. I just can't remember where it was. But basically there's one Space Pirate data thing you can scan where they're just like, hey, we tried to reverse engineer Samus' stuff, we started with the Morph Ball, all of our tests turned all of our test subjects into pretzels. Science team wisely decided to stop testing the Morph Ball after that.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. Yay! Behold, the whole solar system uh, that this game takes place in. And fun fact, we can actually scan all of these planets. This one
Yay.
it's Zebes from the first game. Mass 4.8 trillion teratons. Planet's crust is primarily earthic ore, making it ideal for subterranean construction. A class 19 planet, Zebes is inhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space pirate forces. That's the planet Samus grew up on. Like, that's her home, where she was raised by the Chozo.
Yeah.
Let's see. Then we've got this one right here. This one is Talon 4. 5.1 trillion teratons. Ecosystem studies indicate that Talon 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. What remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phazon radiation. At current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be a barren Class 13 wasteland in approximately 25 years. Alright, then we've got planet Twin Tabula. Planet is best known for twin fever, a disease caused by a viral strain native to Twin Tabula. In the early stages of the disease, victims suffer from double vision. When the twin sight fades, the victim is near death. Let's see. This one is Ormine 2. An uninhabitable wasteland savaged by nuclear dust storms and constant seismic upheavals. And then we've got Billium. Profile. Quarantine. Atmosphere is rife with Miteralis, a sentient gaseous global exterminator virus. Fun!
Yeah. Certainly sounds like it.
I love how the planet's just called Billium, and they're just like, this planet will fucking kill you! Like, Planet Billy will murder you. Alright, we're gonna go here real quick. Because this is a save room. And I think... No, there's no more pirate data here. But yeah, Planet Billy will fucking murder you. Because it's got the sentient fart virus. Alright, and this right here, this is one of my favorite things in the whole series. Behold! Tremble before the might, the power of the super missile. This powerful attack uses 5 missiles using the power beam. Press and hold bleh to charge, and then press to fire.
Good job.
What? Oh, trust me, you're gonna see some real use out of the super missile here in a bit. What's this? Okay, access to the control tower. Alright. Are you ready for combat? Are you ready to see the super missile?
Sure.
Alright. Behold!
Boom.
Kills most enemies in one shot.
Peak.
Oh, air pirates. Flying pirates. Flying pirate. Pirates trained and equipped for airborne assault. And then one super missile just fucking deletes them.
If you made an armadillo out of that'd be a Tadillo.
No, you have to make it out of queso.
Well, queso means cheese.
Yeah, but queso as a culinary term, typically, you hear queso, you don't think of just like cheese, you think of, like queso dip. And it's hard to make a statue out of, liquid cheese.
I thought my favorite Wu-Tang Clan album, Liquid Cheese.
Okay,
Stupid
hold on.
joke.
I have an idea. Alright, okay. No, I can't fucking... Alright. I wonder if I can... Okay, hold on. Okay, no, I can't. Okay, so there's supposed to be a... Okay, there's supposed to be a speedrun trick. There used to be a speedrun trick you could do where you could kind of majigger everything in order to shoot the thing to knock down that tower and get one of the Chozo artifacts early. You cannot. They seem to have changed that in the remaster, which kind of sucks, really, because that would have been really cool. But I guess I can't show off a speedrun trick for today. Plus, I don't really know how to speedrun a lot of Metroid games anyway. I'm not good at doing the skips. I'm just good at playing them normally very fast. And not even like very fast, just like fast enough. By the way, here's a Metroid. Behold, the little goober.
The baby.
Oh no, that's not the baby, that's the bastard.
There's a difference?
Yes.
Yeah.
The baby was nice and sweet and friendly. The bastard is a bastard.
Bit my ass.
Morphology.
Kiev and broccoli or just Kiev?
Do one of each.
Morphology. Talon Metroid. Energy-based parasitic predator. The effects of Phazon have turned these Metroids, a species of alpha predator native to SR-388, into a unique subspecies found only on Talon 4. A Talon Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy, growing larger as it does. The only way to shake off an attached Talon Metroid is to enter Morph Ball mode and lay a bomb. But yeah, Talon 4 Metroids aren't like normal Metroid, or aren't like normal Metroids from... God damn it!
What happened?
The goddamn shots from the Space Pirates keep knocking me back far enough to where I was missing my super missiles.
Anyway, so you were talking about how the Talon Metroids are different.
Yeah, they don't have the specific weakness to the cold that other Metroids in the series do. They're just you can just shoot them.
You could just fucking kill them.
Yeah, you can just shoot them. Shoot them with regular missiles and they'll pop. Oh, more pirate data. Log 420, blazed at 7. Metroid Dissection continues to provide more questions and answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's quadripartite nucleus. But the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, and yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter as the isolation of this life-giving essence could be the key to our ascendance. Alright, what was that thing you were going to ask?
Hold on. Why do characters keep fucking with Metroids? If this is like, if like it never ends well for anyone?
Capitalism. Space capitalism.
It's like there was a book called "Don't Make a Metroid into a Super Weapon," and all the billionaires are like, "Okay, let's follow the book. Don't make Metroids into a super weapon."
And make a Metroid into a super weapon. Alright. Because, fun fact, Metroids in lore weren't created to be... They're an artificial creation. They were meant to be population control for the X-Parasite. They were meant to wipe out the X-Parasite, and they almost did it, but the Metroids also kind of ate more than just the X-Parasite.
Yeah, I can imagine that'd be a problem.
So they were quarantined to SR388, and then, other people found out about the Metroid. Found a few, took them to experiment on them, and that's why we've got a problem with them. Anyway, we got new pirate data. Log 11550.6. Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful using the Metroids for our means, rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need of a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire armies, and once we find a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they will be invincible. Furthermore, if we could then harvest the energy they'd consumed, we would have a near limitless source of power at our disposal. They never thought to just, let them grow. They never thought not to just, just feed the damn things and let them grow naturally. Alright, our main thing now is in this room, actually.
I dissociated, sorry.
Again?
You have to away again?
You dissociated again? What keeps getting your attention that makes you dissociate? Or is it just because I'm not talking directly to you, your brain just shuts off?
No, it just, visual thing happened, brain I must focus on.
What happened?
Thing on screens and stuff.
Which screen? Are you watching the stream screen, or are you...
Well, remember also who, the other bigger TV is also on because, well, to be fair, my father's not in the room right now, so it's only playing, hey, here's what the shit that's on Netflix, kind of thing. He has that on, and that's not good for my ADHD brain.
You can mute it and look away from it.
It's not that it's making noise. It's that it's moving, and it's colorful.
And this isn't colorful?
It's not that this is not colorful. It's that was bigger.
But this one has Samus.
It has the space lesbian. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm actually gonna look up if someone made Samus X Bayonetta art.
Maybe. I know there's plenty of Palutena and Bayonetta art. Alright. Alright, just one more thing and we'll have another upgrade.
Okay, this is going at Art Hall.
Yeah, let's take a quick look real quick. Yep.
Pretty based, not gonna lie.
Alright.
Wish that were me.
Alright, this is what we came here for. Behold. The thermal visor.
Yay!
Thermal visor acquired. And the thermal visor is exactly what it sounds like. It's thermal vision. I do not like the way it looks in Prime Remastered.
Why is that?
Let me show you. Behold. This fucking thing.
Oh, ew! What? I hate that there's so much motion blur whenever things move.
Fucking tell me about it.
It legitimately kind of low-key makes.
Yeah, here's the thing. If I could get away with not doing it, I would. In fact, I probably can, like, just... because I can kind of see where everything is in the room. Like, it's faint, but I can.
Yeah.
The problem is, sometimes I do need to turn it on to, like, reassess my bearings. And unfortunately, this shit's gonna be mandatory for a boss fight.
Yeah. I mean, the color palette that they chose for is cool as fuck. It's just that I hate when things are motion.
Yeah, because it's thermal.
Yeah.
It's just, especially when, like, enemies are on screen and moving really fast, like, ugh. Oh, security drones. Yeah, like, on the...
This is like. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, like, on the...
I was gonna say this is. Oh fuck! Here you go.
Fucking say it!
Sorry, I was gonna say this is a very niche thing, but like I like when the crosshair are triangular.
I mean, it is pretty cool.
Now you were saying?
I like the... I prefer, like, when it comes to the thermal visor, how they did it on the Wii, on the Trilogy and GameCube versions. Because it just made everything the different colors. It didn't put this filter on everything.
Yeah. Filtered.
Get filtered.
Get bent, idiot.
Here's the thing: that fucking get filter thing was something people were actually saying when, in the year before Armored Core 6 got its first major patch.
Yeah, because
Because
you were talking about how broken one of the enemies was.
not just broken, it was just Balteus, and when you get to him, you're gonna be fighting the easier version, the better version, because you're not gonna have to deal with the missiles being quite so aggressive in their tracking as quickly. Which, you are gonna enjoy that fight, genuinely.
It's been fixed, right?
Yes, it has been patched.
Okay, good.
Same with the Cell 240. The only real issue you're gonna have with like fighting Balteus and Cell, mostly with Cell 240, is just the inherent difficulty of Cell 240.
Yeah, I getcha. When I beat it, I can at least I can wear that little metaphorical pin of being like, I beat a FromSoft game.
Yep. And then when you beat it, you'll have it. You'll have that itch of like, I want more. I've done this.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Listen, I thought I wouldn't have it either. I thought I'd be fine with it. I thought I'd be immune to it.
I wonder how hard it would be to, what's it called? Basically commission a pin maker to be like, hey, can you make like a pin that says, I have beaten a FromSoft game?
Wait, I think, is that the... Yeah, that's the cordite. Missiles!
Because like if it ever happens, A, I want it, and B, I want to wear it to a convention. See if anyone notices.
They'd probably be like, oh, look at you, aren't you special? Me.
I want like a comically huge button like Squidward. Where it was like the I don't want to be here right now or some shit, and just wear that around.
I really wish I was anywhere else. That kind of button. Alright.
Yeah. I really wish I was at a lesbian bar right now.
Pretty sure Samus would be like, what, like to be there too. But like, in all seriousness, like, I've always kind of envisioned Samus as, at the very least, not caring about, like, genders of partners, just like, she just probably would, either leans more towards sapphic or more abstract.
Abstract.
Because, like, one of my favorite bits of art that I'm not sure, I think I have on my phone or saved somewhere, it's her with a couple of other bounty hunters from Prime 3, Rundus and Gandreda. It's basically just Samus, like, cuddling with Rundus, like, in the summer heat, because, you know, he's an ice guy.
Yeah.
While Gandreda is all off being happy, like, hanging out in the sun. And then the other half of it is Samus and Gandreda. And Samus is, like, full armor. Samus and Gandreda are, like, cuddling up to save heat. And Rundus is locked outside during the winter. And there's a little, just, like, fucking caution tape except it says no Rundus allowed. Because would you really like to cuddle a fucking ice golem alien in the winter?
I mean, to be fair, I run hot year round, so, like, you know, sometimes.
Anyway, there we go. Now we're making our way. Now we're making our way. Now we just gotta make our way downtown without walking too fast. I just realized I have had the fucking recording thing paused for like the past 20-ish minutes, and we're currently at a 45. You know what? We'll have a longer part for this. Because currently, because it'd be kind of an awkward place to end it now, because we got a boss fight. Like, right now. In fact, give me a second. If memory serves... Okay. You can start scanning, but you can't finish the scan before you hit the ground. Here he is. I love this fucking boss just because of how fucking stupid it is. Like, behold, a flying rock. And now a lot of flying rocks. And here is our boss fight. It's Thardus! He's basically a living pile of Phazon ore. And
or what?
Funny. Anyway, fun fact. He was originally supposed to be a boss in Magmore Caverns. Alright. New creatures entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Thardus, an animated sentient creature of stone charged with Phazon radiation. The Phazon radiation given off by Thardus negates auto-targeting systems, preventing lock-on. It may be possible to acquire alternate targets with a different visor. The chaotic nature of Phazon irradiation leads to instability in its structural integrity. Thardus can encase targets in ice, and its colossal size and strength makes it a formidable opponent. Ow. Fuck.
Kinda reminds me of the one fucking rock dude from Galaxy Quest.
You gotta hit its weak point. It's a rock! It doesn't have any weak points!
Underrated Alan Rickman movie.
Alright, gotta hop on over here. And super missile. Okay, so here's the thing. When Thardus does the big ball thing, you can just use regular morph ball bombs to expose the weak point. Come on, do the ball thing. Yeah, like that. So you only ever need to use... So you actually only need to use the fucking thermal visor once. Okay, Thardus, look over here. Okay, now he's gonna do... Okay, come on. Now he's gonna do the blackout, where he just summons a big blizzard. And makes the room dark. Well, foggy. Alright, and now that we've done... Alright, we've exposed Thardus... We've exposed Thardus again. Ah. Thardus was exposed. Alright, do the ball thing. Alright, I'm completely out of missiles now.
That was me fighting the fucking Juggernaut.
You'll be fine. You'll get more missiles. Alright, I need more missiles. Alright, and now Thardus. Alright, the blackout's gone. Well, the whiteout's gone. Come on, do the ball. Alright, I think... Yeah, this is the last one. It's... Yeah, it's the one that's right where his head is. Damn it! I was gonna super missile him for the last hit.
Damn.
I guess I'll just charge beam him. Or regular missile. There we go. And that's Thardus defeated.
Hell yeah. Living in America is weird. What do you mean that there's a place called Massive Huge Tits?
Oh, I love this. Like, now he explodes and clunk. Just Samus getting beamed in the head with a rock. Just ow.
Like, could you don't?
Like, bitch. Anyway, here we have one of my favorite designs for the Morph Ball. The Prime 1 Spider Ball!
Spider Ball.
Spider Ball, Spider Ball. Does whatever a Spider Ball does.
What's the difference other than appearance?
This.
Ah.
Lets you roll on magnetic rails, and with this, a lot of stuff actually does open up to us. Specifically, some stuff back in the Chozo ruins. Alright. But first, we gotta head this way. Because there's a save point. Oh wait, no. Magmore Cavern South. The save point is up here. Wait, no, it's not. That's a... Where the hell is the nearest save point again? Oh yeah, now I remember. It's on the other side of the ice. I guess we'll... I guess we'll just end the recording here, and we'll maybe go a bit longer? For like another half hour or so, if you want? Yeah, I can probably go for another half hour, at least until we get to another save point. So, we'll see you on the one hand, I guess it's just going to be an extra long part until we get to a save point. Because I don't remember where...
There.
Because I don't remember where it is. Here it is! Alright, now we can call it a day. Not only call it a recording session, we can call it a day on streaming. So, viewers and listeners, I hope you enjoyed the start of Metroid Prime Remastered. Alright, I'm just gonna call it a recording session there, and I'll give Twitch the final goodbye thing. We'll see you tomorrow, YouTube audience. Well, tomorrow for the YouTube audience. You know what I mean. Bye, YouTube.
Yeah.